Okay, I want you to take a look at the device you're holding right now, or maybe the one sitting right next to you on the desk. Look at it closely. Are you treating it like a distraction, just a simple toy to pass the time, or do you actually recognize it for what it is? A tool for generating wealth, building deep connections, and driving your ultimate purpose. Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're going to completely reconstruct how you interact with your device. We are looking at some ideas that are going to fundamentally shift your digital paradigm. Honestly, by the end of this session, you might never look at your phone the same way ever again.
All right, let's dive into this. We've got a 4-part roadmap for turning your phone into a true workshop of ideas. 1. The ultimate modern tool. 2. The biology of fast responses. 3. Premium access is strategy. And 4. Design your digital destiny.
Starting off with Section 1, the ultimate modern tool, from passive toy to workshop of ideas. To actually change our habits, we first need to shift our macro view of what this little device really represents.
Think about the historical evolution of tools for a second. It's kind of fascinating. Every single generation has had a defining tool that totally shaped their reality, right? The farmer had the plow, the classical writer had the pen, the merchant in the age of exploration had the ship. Today, in the 21st century, the smartphone is literally our generation's defining instrument of authority. Those who figure out how to use it as a tool are going to gain so much more access than those who just see it as a toy. So, since the future of wealth is flowing right through these applications, every single app on your phone should be working for you, not against you. I challenge you to audit your home screen right now using what we call the 3E criteria. Ask yourself sequentially, does this app educate me? Does it empower me? Does it help me earn? If an app doesn't hit that 3E mark, it's just taking up space. Adopting this simple perception is a real game changer for your relationship with technology. When you finally recognize your phone as a genuine tool of creation, you absolutely unlock its potential. It becomes an investment. You can host webinars, create podcasts, generate intricate designs, and literally build entire platforms of income right from the palm of your hand. You're transforming your device into a bridge. You're moving away from just passively consuming content to actively building wealth and a real channel of influence. Which brings us to Section 2, the biology of fast responses. Speed in response is honor. Now, this is where things get super interesting. We humans are built for connection, right? And our basic communication habits, like how incredibly fast we return a call, are actually rooted deep in our biology. Let's break down the science of this, what we call the call biology. When someone reaches out to you, there's a physical release of dopamine. That's the exact same chemical that makes anticipation feel so exciting. When you return a call immediately, you capitalize on that energy. But here's the catch. If a response is delayed, that dopamine completely fades. What started as this warm connection cools down rapidly, and it devolves into doubt, quiet tension, or even just total disinterest. When you delay, you are literally letting the life drain out of an opportunity. Let's contrast these two behaviors directly. Fast responders show they're organized, they're alert, and they're dependable. They maintain the momentum of the moment and build deep trust and safety. That's exactly why they get more calls. On the flip side, slow responders create doubt. They generate this quiet tension, leaving people guessing and wondering if they even care at all. You know, life and purpose move in rhythms. Responding quickly means you're staying in the rhythm of purpose. It shows courtesy and an awareness that things are moving. And this builds into an absolutely crucial realization. Many doors close quietly through delay, not through rejection. Let that sink in. Every single delay comes at an unseen cost. Time, emotion, and opportunity are lost. Promptness creates presence. In a world that is just full of delays, returning calls and messages immediately with grace ensures you stand out for sure, because people will always remember those who acted, not those who hesitated. Moving right along to Section 3, premium access is strategy. Remember, tools determine your tempo. Once you value your phone and your relationships, you really have to start looking at the quality of your access. Premium subscriptions are not luxury, they are strategies. I absolutely love this quote. When you decide to pay for tools like YouTube Premium, Spotify, or CapCut, it is not about showing off. You are buying back your time. The quality of a gadget or an app determines not just what you can do, but how confidently and smoothly you do it. Think about this number.
120 minutes. A project that should really only take you 90 minutes will easily stretch to 120 minutes simply because of disruptions. We're talking unskippable ads, cheap software lagging, the whole shebang. These small interruptions have massive consequences. If you multiply that lost 30 minutes by days, weeks, and years, you realize just how much time is wasted. That's time that could have produced clarity, relevance, and built real relationships. The fact is, your excellence slowly begins to fade when you tolerate cheap, disruptive tools.
So, high-quality access is ultimately a signal of digital seriousness. It means paying for premium apps to completely eliminate disruptions. It means utilizing verification, like a blue badge, as a digital signature of credibility. It's about upgrading your gadgets so you can operate with precision and totally outgrowing this culture of shortcuts. When you invest in your access, you are quite literally buying trust and credibility. Opportunities are going to come simply because someone saw your digital order and trusted it. When you handle your tools with this level of relevance, your destiny begins to handle you with the exact same respect.
And that brings us to our final part. Section 4, Design Your Digital Destiny, Setting an Intentional Wallpaper.
Let's talk about a vital microhabit that quietly shapes your daily destiny, your intentional wallpaper. Look, your phone background is not neutral. Historically, great leaders would actually place their armor where they could easily see it to remind themselves of their strength. Today, your phone's background serves that exact same modern function. It shouldn't just be pretty. It should be a silent rehearsal of what you are becoming. It's about providing direction rather than mere decoration.
The shapes, the colors, and the images sitting right behind your icons are quietly directing what you believe is possible for your life. Why? Because we always remember what we see way more than what we read. You have to see the victory before it arrives. Choosing images that reflect exactly what you want to become harnesses the massive power of visual repetition. It subtly impresses on your mind, shaping your focus and your mood every single day.
I want to leave you with this final, incredibly provocative thought. Every glance is a conversation with your future. Every single time you wake up your screen, it is speaking to you. So I have to ask you, what is your current wallpaper saying to you right now? Is it calling you forward to your purpose, or is it just keeping you anchored in the past? Pick up your phone right now. Upgrade your tools, answer that pending call immediately, and set a wallpaper that demands greatness. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer.